Mike, this team has come back from, adverse conditions in the last series here, but never had maybe a crushing loss like this one. Kind of what's the mood and how do you guys respond after a night like this?
It's frustration, at first, because we feel like both these games were very winnable. A play or two late in games, a couple things go our way. The series could be looking a lot different right now. So, but that's also the positive for us is that we know we can beat these guys. We know we can do it on the road. We just left a series where we flip-flopped this same scenario, and Denver came in and beat us twice at home. So it's definitely on the forefront of our minds. So our confidence is still there, but obviously super frustrating to lose this one.
Now, how did you feel when that last shot went up, and did you think you had it?
Thought it was good. Shot it with confidence. Ant trusted me to get that shot up and to make that. So I thought it was good. It went in and out. I guess that's just how the game goes.
Mike, you just expressed confidence in where you guys are and where you can get. But you've been in the past many times seen a bunch of opponents. Just how formidable is this Dallas group, and what's the biggest pressure they put on your guys' defense?
I think it's obvious, but they're two-headed monster with Luka and Kyrie. You got two of the best at playmaking as well as going to get their own bucket. In a series like this, you almost can't be reliant on going to close one-possession games and fourth quarters, and because those guys can get a bucket in a multitude of different ways, and they're probably two of the best at doing it. So we have to find ways to. We have leads, 6-point leads, make it 8, make it 10, try to stretch the game out a little bit to where it puts a little bit more pressure on them. But, when they get the rolling, it puts a lot of pressure on our defense and a lot of different coverages we have to throw at them.
Mike, what does the team have to sacrifice not to have you out there on the baseline on those lobs?
It's the details for us, because our coverage is, if we do it right, it doesn't matter who's on the baseline. Our help is early. Our bigs are high. They can't make that pass to the big, and if they do, I can be there early enough to where it's not a lob. I'm meeting them in the middle of the paint, and we can kind of rotate out from there. But those are those times where they get the lobs and the late looks. It's a breakdown earlier in the possession that I think we can, like I said, it's stuff we can fix and stuff we can adjust to.
So with those, they're running that double drag thing, and you were the single size tag guy over and over there. Is that something you try and blow up at the top, or is it about? Is it about the bigs and you or whoever it might be tagging there?
Yeah, our initial coverage was for me to tag and try to hold the big up earlier. They do a good job of slipping that big out, underneath the chucker. Normally it's me or whoever's in that double drag. But it's, we have a coverage for that. We also have a coverage where I don't bump that, and it's the low man from the weak side that needs to catch him kind of in the middle of the paint, and I go, X out to the corner. So we have multiple different ways to attack it, and I think we just have to be committed and to one or the other at the times, and not get stuck thinking too much in those situations.
Naz, you guys have shot really well from three in this series. Obviously, a really big game from you for three tonight. What are you seeing whether it's you or Ant or Cat or whatever, and you're getting to the basket? It has not been an effective 2-point shooting game. Is that rim protection, or is it something that you guys need to execute better once you're getting downhill?
They crowd the paint very well. We just got to make the right play, whether it's finishing or kicking it out. I think we all are capable of doing it. I think everybody has those abilities, and to finish or to kick it out. So we just got to make the right play in those moments. I don't think anybody in our team can't. It's just a matter of us doing it.
Mike, shots may not be falling for you guys right now, but is it more than that? Is everything else from your bench, like defense, hustle plays? Is everything else going okay? Is it just a matter of shots not falling?
No, I think it's a lot of things that the small things within the game, the offensive rebounds, the leak outs. They're very good at pushing the ball in transition and kind of throwing it ahead. I think they had a couple buckets, especially in the fourth or late third, where they were throwing it ahead to guys and it's jump balls and they go lay it up, and try to speed the game up that way. We have to try to take that away, take away all the easy opportunities, especially for the guys who aren't, Luka or Kyrie, and to make the night a little bit tougher. But we'll make shots. We'll get back to making shots as a whole. Obviously, we haven't put a complete game together yet, and when we do play our best, we are a tough team to beat. We just have to figure out how to do that.
A question to both of you. What do you guys tell now each other? Because you need to get rid of this frustration. You just have that one day, and you are in a must-win situation with Game 3. So what do you guys tell each other for that?
Just to stay with it, I don't really think anybody's frustrated. That's the best part about it, and we kind of know that it's us. We just have to, get into our ways and our brand of basketball. So that's the best part about it, just knowing that it's us, and we're being ourselves for the most part.
Yeah, I think having the day, having one day in between it helps. You can kind of get your mind right and get ready to play again, especially having, not having to wait a couple nights and letting this linger and marinate a little bit. I think it's good to get right back to it because, we're itching to play again, and can't wait to get to Game 3.
Mike, what's the process like of trying to be assertive enough to where you're initiating the offense as much as possible?
I'm trying to, get the ball and be in control of the situation, especially late. Get the guys the ball when they, are in good spots to be aggressive. Nas, Kat, Ant, Rudy, Jaden, everybody, like trying to get guys where they can be super effective. And especially for Ant, just trying to relieve him from a lot of the, duties he has to do so much for us. He has to guard, he has to play make, he has to score. So it's my job to just try to alleviate that pressure a little bit. And I'm probably going to be more and more involved in that, just be aggressive offensively. It takes a little bit of pressure off of him and try to play make for him as well.